What's up, World of Warcrafters? The hype train continues again today. World of Warcraft has commissioned the best people to put videos out for them this week, and they are fucking nailing it. Today, we have Drakkari Troll Lore. The Drakkari Trolls play quite a large role in Wrath of the Lich King. And, well, there's really no better teller of a story than PlatinumWoW himself. So Warcraft has commissioned an excellent storyteller to tell us all about the Drakkari Trolls. Jesus, can't say Drakkari Troll. And let's fucking get into it, man. I'm jacked.
In World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic, one of the enemies that sticks out from the rest are the Drakkari Trolls, located within the zone of Zuldrak. These
guys have one of the best, this is one of the better zone quest lines in all of Wrath. Just this whole quest line through this zone is tight. It's a good story.
Frost Trolls have an extensive and tragic history that spans over thousands of years, and you'll be surprised how powerful they once were compared to how desperate and evil they have become. So let me explain.
Hey, they're summoning the Rhino boss.
And here's my interpretation.
Killed that guy.
The ancient history of the Drakkari Trolls, their rise to power, and their inevitable downfall.
PlatinumWoW, by the way, I will link his channel in the description. Watch every video the dude made. It's embarrassing to react to his content. It's so good.
And how you, the players, helped cause it. 16,000 years ago.
Long time. It's a long time. There's a few minutes.
All of the troll tribes were once the strongest civilization in all of ancient Kalimdor.
Right. We were there. We've been to that pyramid.
Against the old god minions called the Akir.
I did kill that Akir.
It's called the Akir and Troll War.
They were pretty big on important names back then.
Yeah, very creative, huh? Anyways, the Gurubashi, Amani, and Drakkari tribes united under the command of the Zandalari tribe and formed the Empire of Zul. Together, these trolls fought side by side and easily pushed back the old god threat.
Old gods are soft, bro. Who hasn't defeated the old gods at this point? Technically, they ruled the world for a while, but look at that fucking
this battle was
that Colossus.
Akira pushed out of Zandalar, the war was not over. The three tribes were sent out by the Zandalari to fight the retreating Akir that spread across the different corners of Azeroth.
Slay
If the tribes were to be victorious, the Zandalari promised that they could permanently settle in these new locations. And the Drakkari Trolls were the ones that lost the coin flip and had to travel all the way up north to the frozen wasteland.
It's unfortunate. They kind of they were like, hey, you guys go to the jungle. It's all tropical and beautiful. You guys check out the forest. It's the most wonderful forest there is. And then these guys, they were like, why don't you go to that frozen fucking tundra up there and, freeze to death. Have a good time.
In the tundra, the Drakkari battled against the remaining Akir. A surprising new enemy they had to face were the corrupted Tol'vir called Obsidian Destroyers, humongous titan creations made of solid stone. These would be a fatal threat to many, but the Drakkari had cut their teeth on countless battles before, and the Obsidian Destroyers would be no match for their
they got catapults and giant other trolls. Oh, they just throw the alright, yeah, I love it. I love it. Love it. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? No? Huh? Yeah!
Okay, with the Akir and the Obsidian Destroyers defeated, the Drakkari and all the other troll tribes flourished across Kalimdor. Over the next 15,000 years, the Frost Trolls built their kingdom of Zuldrak and even pushed into the lands of Grizzly Hills to the south.
To be fair, as a side note,
the Drakkari
to be fair, I said all that tundra stuff. Their zone is not the worst of them.
Heavily worshipped a variety of different animal gods called the Loa, like all troll cultures.
Who doesn't love a good Loa?
There were shrines dedicated
There's
to
so many.
One of these mythical beasts that would grant them
There are so many Loa.
praised and given offerings. The Frost Trolls settled as a powerful force in Northrend for most of the continent's history, until, yeah, you know what.
It's tough. It's a tough gig when you happen
stirred from his hibernation
to live where the Scourge are.
An unrelenting wave of Scourge at his disposal hit the Drakkari fast and hard.
Yeah, it's always fast and hard. Does no one ever hit slow and easy? Come on, man. Sometimes they like it slow and easy. It doesn't always have to be fast and hard. This is just a lesson for all of you out there in the YouTubers.
Each troll death would only add another soldier to the Scourge's ranks. And seriously, there needs to be a blue post on the forums talking about nerfing Death Knights because this is just ridiculous.
It's so wonderful.
The entire Scourge is ridiculous. Like, how can the Drakkari even compete? They have unending waves of soldiers, one of the biggest NPCs in all of Wrath of the Lich King.
Thadius! But it's not actually him. Who is that? What is his name? What is that guy's name? He looks like Thadius, but he's not. I forget his name. But it's like I know it, damn it.
That are literally flying fortresses of death and destruction.
Yeah, the flying death fortresses are a little tough. Not gonna lie. I don't know where they got the tech for that. It's amazing.
There's a constant flow of fleeing trolls, and inside there's
the undead are years ahead technologically. It's crazy.
Raised into undeath by invading necromancers. As players progress through the dungeon, they'll fight the third boss, called King Dread, in the courtyard, who has an interesting backstory.
He does a fear.
This hulking Devilosaur was
He's chewing on a troll, right?
Hunting party and seemed to be thriving off of the Scourge plague. Perhaps this beast could hold the antidote to the curse. So the Drakkari captured him, but before they can make any sort of alchemical breakthrough...
Is he like Galakron? Is he Galakroning the undead? Yeah, we kill him.
The Staff of the Great Reptile and the Stable Master's Breeches are some of my best onslaught items.
Look, loot is loot, man. I don't... Giant, ancient dinosaur that might be the cure to undeath. He probably shouldn't be carrying around sick-ass loot. It's kind of foolish. It's kind of foolish. He should have put down the sick ass. They should have took it from him. They captured him. It's their fault.
So, no hard feelings, right? When players travel further up the keep, they'll find the last remaining living Drakkari desperately trying to fight back the Scourge. And the final boss is a troll who has been transformed by the powers of the Loa and then raised into undeath.
That's the like spirit of a car.
Drakkari Keep is a lost cause, but nearby the sacked keep is the Argent Stand. Now this is where the champions of the Argent Crusade are fighting the same enemies as the Drakkari. Although it's never explicitly stated, I'm sure if given the chance, the Argent Crusade probably would have helped the trolls. I bet they'd be all like, look guys, we are the Argent Crusade, an order of peace.
Sounds right.
Who accept Horde, Alliance, and even gnomes into our ranks, and only
that's how you know they mean
evil. By the light, that was so uncalled for. But the Drakkari trolls are just so prideful and so stubborn, they attack every
Of course they killed the gnome.
one and everything on sight without hesitation. I mean, I kind of would be too. Just think about it for a second. You are an empire of trolls who once defeated the biggest threats on Azeroth and created an entire civilization that thrived for thousands of years in the harshest conditions. Only to be
trolls are dope.
By a bunch of brain-dead zombies that came out of nowhere.
Wait till they see me with my zombie, bro.
So
I'm gonna cut down so many Drakkari trolls. It's gross.
They have even started attacking other trolls who they once called their allies.
Alright, well, that was unnecessary.
The Zandalari trolls have established a small little outpost called Zandalari, which is
I don't think I knew this.
Assaulted by Drakkari. But
I don't think I realized that part of the story. That, like, I know the overarching story. I didn't realize that. I realized there was a small group of Zandalari, even though I've been there, obviously, multiple times. That were actually there fighting back against the Drakkari because the Drakkari were attacking even Zandalari trolls. That's kind of interesting.
Let's be clear. The Zandalari are not here to help them. Oh, no, no, no. They're doomed. They're just here to recover some Drakkari artifacts and preserve history where the Frost
Okay.
Trolls destroy
Fair.
it all in their insane lust for power. You see, all across the zone of Zuldrak, the shrines dedicated to the Loa gods have been left in ruin, defiled by either the Scourge or the Drakkari, who have sapped their strength for their own selfish survival. The city of Gundrak is the heart of their betrayal against the gods they once worshipped.
It's where they make me kill a bunch of them, I think, is pretty much what's going on. Well, they actually they're people. They just stole Loa power, so I have to kill them. It's cool. It's no big deal. He's about to tell it. I don't want to ruin it. Spoilers, I'm sorry.
In the city, we can see the empowered Drakkari who have found new, overwhelming strength from sacrificing their gods and harvesting their power for their own nefarious needs. Some of the gods the Drakkari have slain or enslaved include the likes of
Snake,
bear,
serpent, rhino,
alpaca, chicken, and they did try to sacrifice
and a
the
mammoth
god, but he willingly blew himself up instead of being sacrificed.
Oh, well, he's
the altar of
oh shit, that's kind of cool.
Giant crater.
Okay, I didn't know that because
like I mentioned earlier, their capital city of Gundrak is the heart of the Loa god's sacrifice. Players will travel into the dungeon and slay these power-hungry trolls who have gone off the deep end of insanity and
he's a rhino
to get impaled on a rhino's horn in the process.
What if you like getting impaled on rhino horns?
Job at illustrating the unfortunate collapse of one of Azeroth's strongest empires and the destruction the Lich King and his Scourge army can bring, even to a powerful empire like the Drakkari Trolls. If we don't stop the Lich King, all of the zones will look like Zuldrak. Rotten, depressing, and hopeless.
Damn. He just dropped a beat on the last line. PlatinumWoW, baby. PlatinumWoW, friends. This video is on the World of Warcraft channel. It will be linked in the description, but more importantly, linked under it will be PlatinumWoW's channel. Go show that boy some love. Watch this video series. His videos crush. The fact that they're on the World of Warcraft channel is actually diminishing his video views. So click the fucking link in the description and go watch this video. Watch it for yourself. You'll enjoy it, even if you've watched me watch it already. Hopefully you watched it already, and that's why you're here for a reaction. Listen, guys, thanks for watching. It's been dope. If you liked it, come on, hit that like, baby. Subscribe. We're low. We have low subscribers. We need some love. Last video got some pretty good views. I super appreciate it. You guys have been supporting pretty strong, and I love it. Thank you very much. And I will see you on the next one. Good fight. Good night.